Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of a Comic Book Road Through. This is the second part to issue 1 of Crown and Anchor by Tobin Racicot and Alara Rossicott. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But, anyways, so we will go. This is where we left off if you look at the last video. So we will be going now to the next page, which is here, because, or did we saw I saw these 2 pages, but I didn't look. So if I go over stuff, sorry, that I've done before already. You can come out now. I know you're in there. How'd you figure it out? Could see the fat one's feather. Had to buy one, huh? It's my favorite color. Get this over with. I want to hire you to kill a man, but we're here to kill you. This I know, yet you survived my attempt to kill you. So you are obviously resolute bounty hunters. The Donned Navy brought me. This damn Navy bought me on one, but I obtained a civil leadership role. They pegged me as a threat. Ridiculous. What the Royal Navy fails to realize is the blister on my I think that's blister. Yeah, blister on my island. The fat slave trader Biglin. Kill him, and I'll pay you triple the Navy's bounty on my head. And what's to stop us from killing Biglin and collecting from you, then knocking you down too? Because I'll give you this, a divine token. You've heard of it? Yours if you do what I ask. I've heard the lore, but that's all it is, a story. All the stories are true. This was presented to me by another in the pirate conclave. But back to my problem. Do you have something in your life you'd give up everything for? Yep. Yes. Then you understand the compulsion I feel to abandon my period of crime to restore what I had. Bliggin's taken my wife captive. Bring her back to me. The divine token is yours. Bliggin's Keep. Nack's former home. Wants to be reunited with his wife. Admirable. I can respect that. Sounds like a scared piece of shit to me. Mac, leader of an entire island, needs a Navy privateer, but can't deal with some fat guy. Maybe we should have killed him. There's more going on than he divulged. Maybe he'll be more truthful when he gets what he wants. I know I am. Through the front door, They'll never see it coming. And before we could reach out a hand for the gold, I cut it off. Or before he could reach out a hand for the gold, I cut it off. What use do the poor have besides pleasure, sir? Outside the keep, bounty hunters, they are here. Kill them now! You think he's honest with us about what's really going on? Well, he is a pirate, so I wouldn't condemn him for dishonesty, but what would he gain by lying? Don't know. This could be a trap, like he found a huge bird waiting to eat us. Ugh. What is it with you and birds? They're one of the few animals that don't have reservations about shitting on my head. Fair. To answer your question, I think it's in his favor, to be honest. He realized he can't live a life of crime and have a semblance of a family. He wants out and can't do it without us. That's what doesn't sit well with me. He ruled this place. He captains a ship, but he has to rely on 2 bounty hunters to do his dirty work. Something's not sitting right with this picture. Well, politics are a hard business. Maybe he thought it'd be a line it'd be like captaining a ship, but citizens aren't like pirates. They're much, much worse. Where all those men come from? These aren't city guards. From the look of their gear, I'd say mercenaries. Maybe Grey Coast has higher pay than the Clavat Cove. Really? Was growing up there really all that bad? You had food, shelter, clothes. What more could you ask for as a child? Truth, I did sleep in my own bed better than sharing with 6 siblings. 7 when you're the youngest was born. We built bunk beds because of my size. I had the bottom. Had to switch when the younger kids fell off. Your family's weird. They are, but I still love them. How could the Navy turn a blind eye to Blegan's antics? My operation any operation this size has to have a paper trail or create it a riffle. This place is huge. Found them over here. Too late, already found the cells. Go tell someone who cares. What kind of sick shit's going on here? We did the right thing coming here. Here's then. Wow. Sorry about this, guys, people, whatever. I don't know why I'm having a hard time reading this. We did the right thing coming here. Nax's negligence has placed all these people in danger. Everyone, we're here for Nafar, wife of Nax. If you're here, pipe up. I'm in here. Help me! Don't worry, Miss Nafar. We'll get you out of here safely. One moment. Have check that. Shit. What's the whatever you did triggered extra defenses. The manual release is at the end of the hall. Who's in there? Skit, you'll need Bludgeon's key to release those bars. Nax's wife and Alf. It's like a zoo with all the animals locked up. Did someone mention animals? All kinds of animals for sale here. You've seen some already. The Alf costs me quite a few iku. Waiting until one of those freak cults comes through. I've heard they like to roast elves and eat them. Apparently that transfers their magic powers. Doesn't bother me once the buyers pay. They do what they please. Hang in there, nephew. We'll get you out of here once this ass is dead. The others, we can't leave them here. We're here for her, one rescue at a time. Valentine, it's time to fetch your dinner. Think this'll stop me? Used to pay a woman to do this to me. You're too bald for my liking. A few more pages. My cat's not the only beast with a wild bite. My career demands that I stay in control of those in my care. Lately, I've had to become more resourceful. You'll serve as a good test. That's a new one. Sure has a tingle. I felt worse stings in my life. Bludgeon. Ugh. My cat, you killed my Valentine. How dare you? Well, what do you expect? You sent them after him to kill him. Kill or be killed. You fat, ugly bastard. I know many who'd pay to have you as their slave. And I know a man who just wants his wife back. Mac. Now. The cell keys now. Nack hired us to kill you. Your days as a shipwrapper are over. I can pay more than him. Give you women or men. I have any number of. Stop talking now. Take his other hand. Release all. Bludgeon won't harm you again, Miss Nafar. You're safe now. Thank you. Both. You can't imagine the days and nights passed in fear. Hark, permit me to accompany you, that I may repay you for my liberation. Can't do anything to repay us. Your freedom is yours. Take it and go. Nafar, my dear, I've missed you so much. And now you're back. you're here, and we can leave this place and start our lives over again. No, Nak, we can't, or rather, we won't. You left me in that hell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bludgeon knew too much. All I worked for was taken. My keep, my men, you. There's nothing that he knew worth suffering what I did. Slow down. Everyone doesn't. Doesn't have to be this way. You abandoned me because you were scared and selfish. I'll never forget you. Blam! Ooh, ouch. Talk about a turn of events. I guess we'll be going. Neither of you leave. Somebody would be responsible for Nax and Bludgeon's death. Won't be me. I'll be appointed Lady of Grey Coast as thanks for catching their killers. Thought up your grand plan in that cell, huh? Well, your plan differs from ours. Don't you hate it when your plans go awry? Mac, quick, find that piece of 8, get us out of here, and don't waste whatever luck just came our way. Once more, I request the opportunity to repay you for my freedom. Permit me to join you. You just rescued us, Alf. Debt paid. Let's go, Mac. Nice gun. Won't be using it anymore. I feel the same about this boat. Here, Heb, reconsider. Put aside your prejudice of elves. He's an asset. Saved our skins, and you want to leave him here? Think of what an aid he'll be to us. Fine. He's on dish duty. Alf, you're part of the crew. Let's ship out. Skit. My name's Mac Cook Technica expert, Technica expert, and otherwise tinkerer. That's Heb. Don't take his attitude personally. He's pompous. That's enough, Mac. Save the rest of your speech until there's food on the table. Set course for where we need to show this trinket. Show this to Trink. I get the feeling this coin has more of a story than Next let on. Next Divine Token. So that is the end of issue 1. It's interesting. There's some action, as you can see, some stuff. It's alright. It's probably not really my thing completely. It might have been better if there was color. It might have been better if there was color. But that's the end. We will read issues 2 and 3. Get around to it. But for the most part, it was pretty good. So that is the end of issue 1. Hopefully next week we'll be back with issue 2. Bye for now. God bless.